Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God cleaning the house, man. And I come to do what I got to do, and we're going to do what I got to do. Standing tall, standing strong, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Bobby banging this bitch, man. It's a wild debate here, boy. I'm going to drop the link, man. Anybody want to go ahead and get the tickets, they dropped it down to $20. They made the price $20. All right. You pay $20, you can get it. And they scamming at this point. And I mean, they scamming hard, man. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. It's craziness, bro. I mean, it's crazy, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I mean, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Oh, what tangle where we weave when first we practice to deceive. Won't nobody answer the question. Question is clear. If Jabari don't believe the letter is literal, but the ancient Egyptians do, then why in the hell is he a priest? Why be a damn priest? What's the purpose of him being a priest? Bananas. Anyway, man, I dropped the link, right? Brother Reggie versus Jabari. Are the Neteru literal? All of a sudden now, he's sitting there asks a bunch of conscious community, bunch of atheist people, do they think the damn Neteru is literal? Based off of what understanding would that be? The only damn understanding you can have is mumble jumbling, info DC mumbling jumbling. You don't know what the hell he's talking about the Cossack records. White lady wrote that 1940 or something, which is crazy. Ain't got nothing to do with the damn Egyptians. Craziness. Or the ancient Egyptians. Or Jabari. They capping all the way. I'm going to drop the link again, man. All right? Y'all just need to see it for yourself. I don't even understand it. It's just complete madness, man. Then let me drop the link in the chat to see if anybody won't come up, man. Where y'all at? Where the pseudo killers at? At a certain point, the thing just get downright frustrating, yo. Downright frustrating. On purpose. Then people act like Jabari ain't a daggone fake Egyptian priest. They act like he ain't that. Crazy. I mean, bananas, man. I know what the damn problem is, though. I know I do. Crazy. Let me see here. Did somebody message the board, man? What is going on, man? Man. Hold on, how can I make that? All right, that's the tickets, right? All right. Man, let's go.
Hit the button. Hit the button, show. Hit the button, yo. Chasing pseudo, yo. There they go. We killing pseudo, though. Hit the button, show. Where them niggas go? They running, yo. It's the hit the button show. Where the pseudo go? They running, yo. Just hit the button, yo. Where the pseudos go? They thought the killers putting on a show, though. That's how it goes. It about what you know, and that'll show. But where they go? Pseudos running, yo. Pseudo killers in this bitch.
Man. What in the world is going on? The Mad Hatter. Did we just like end up in an alternative universe or something? We just must have, man. We had to, man. Where all of a sudden African Americans is an authority on what the Egyptians believe. And we talking about a bunch of African Americans that claim to practice the Egyptian religion, but they don't give a damn about what the Egyptians think. Now we find out that all of them is atheists. We don't believe that. Well, what the hell? Not a problem. Then leave me the hell alone. Anyway, right? Drop the link. Y'all can get the debate. $20. Make sure y'all see it. All right? And it is what it is. And hit the Cash App, man. Show some love, man. We rolling today, man. All right? Some love, man. Let's get into the conversation. I would just like to say this. I think it's a travesty that all of a sudden the debate topic was about what the hell African Americans believed in 2026. Some kind of way, that's where they didn't try to twist it to. All of a sudden, when Reggie talking to Jabari, he's talking about Jabari, the non-priest. He's asking Jabari, the non-priest. Jabari standing up there with a big giant Ankh in his hand, so he definitely playing priest. You think the nigga go to the amusement park with his family with a daggone giant Ankh in his hand? If he do, he's a nut. Man, Reggie playing comments when Jabari playing daggone Egyptian priests. Now all of a sudden they want to separate that. Reggie is simply saying, if you're an Egyptian priest, how you don't believe what the people believe? Crazy is crazy. I mean, crazy. So even if that's the way you want to play the game and fly the game, where the question is just ambiguous, right? Then that's what it is. But don't try to make it seem like what the debate was. The question was simple. Are the Neteru literal? People with some damn sense gonna look and figure out what the hell the Egyptians thought. It ain't like Christianity. Everybody know what the hell the Christians think. But to go back 3000 BCE, y'all don't know about no daggone Egyptian religion. So you go check and see. Interesting, man. But man, I'm dropping the link, man. Everybody come on up, man. Dive in, man. You know how we doing it, man. Ain't nothing but some fun around here, man. I see Juju in the chat. Juju, Omar Reed is in the chat. What to do? The network, man. What's going on, man? In the Pseudo Killer Army all day. Omar Reed. Pseudo Killer Army. The Milton. Pseudo Killer Army. What's good? Vasa. What it do? What it do? What it do? Boy, I tell you, man. The Bar Reloaded is in the damn building. And I'm about burning all day, every day. All day, every day. I get the title right. Let's see. Had a good show today, though. It's a good one. A real good one. Laid down some work for y'all. And I know the people coming, just give them a minute. Let it cook up. Let them cook up. How they say, let them bless them up. Cook them up. Cook them up. All right. Yep. You can get in. I know you can't hold your water. What's up with you, Miss Tiff? Pseudo Killer Fisher.
Just saying, you've been talking all day. When you gonna say there's people on the panel, man?
I'm promoting the debate.
You wasn't just promoting debate in that moment, sir.
I was.
Long, almost midnight.
I'm gonna shut up.
You're gonna be up until 5 o'clock in the morning. Shoot,
Go.
Anyway, I am just. First of all, if any Jabari fans are here, do anybody sound like they crying? Ain't nobody crying over here. It is just amazing how this thing has unfolded, and people are wondering why are people still talking? Why do people have so much to say? Because obviously there was unclarity where it comes to this debate, and that's a problem. That seems to be an issue, but whatever. So it sounds like the debate was about what Jabari believed, and even if I say okay, even if I give him that, who has a debate based on what any one person believes? Who does that? Who centers a debate based upon a single person's how they feel about something? And the other thing is, if the title is "Are the Netters Real?" who is the authority on the perspective that debate should come from? So if it wasn't clearly defined, the person who's listening to that title will pick how they want to approach answering it. Am I right or wrong, Ankh?
Yeah, of course. Common sense.
So why is it that after the debate, Jabari's opinion, or the people that are supporting him, that trumps what Reggie might have came to the debate to do? It doesn't make any sense. Some of this stuff is just like common sense that is just going over people's head, and it's just wild to me. So no, first of all, it's unclear, but if you want to leave it ambiguous like that, then either one of those debaters can come in and approach that subject from their perspective.
Yeah.
But you specifically say, because they want to say the debate was derived from a conversation that happened earlier with Jabari. And I'm like, okay, fine. But when you market the debate, you have to keep reminding the audience of that. Not everybody saw that conversation. So you can't now say after, well, it was always about what Jabari believed. What? First of all, that don't make any sense. But anyway, let's go with that. Why would anybody debate what he singly believes? It doesn't make sense. So if you want to go by the title alone, then again, and I'm gonna land my plane. Each debater has the right to approach that subject in the way that they feel that they can best communicate it. So nobody can say at the end, this is what it was really about. No, this is what it was. It was apparently about whatever they felt it was about, because there was no clarity as to what it was specifically about as it was being marketed to the audience. There you go.
But Tifa, how could you think it was about what Jabari think? Then it'd be no need for Jabari to have slides and shit. Why you got slides? It's just what you think.
Right, I agree. And then when Sanetta went and asked Infodishi, why would he even ask Infodishi what the ancient people of Kemet thought? Why is that even important? Because remember, it's not about what they thought. It's about what Jabari thought.
And then guess what Infodishi said? Yeah, they literally believe they existed, didn't he?
Right.
Then saw that.
Nobody heard that.
Nobody heard that and moved forward.
So when the conversation moved forward into them talking about real and these and other things, I just
keep talking. Find that. Hold on, I'm gonna find that. Sanetta playing with us. I don't like that. I don't like to play. I don't like all that. Got him, coach. All right, here we go. Let me get that video.
Of defining terms. I think this is what Ashe said. I agree with him. Defining terms. Everybody needs to be on the same page about what key terms, even if you got to have a glossary. Everybody got to understand that this is what we're aligned with. Then you got to find a debate topic that's not vague. So yes, it probably should have said either what the ancient Kemetic people thought or believed, or it should say what does modern day man believe about the Neteru? Were they literal? See, nobody cares about what you think in 2026 about ancient. Nobody would care as much.
Yeah,
because isn't the Egyptian religion, I don't know if it's called a religion, you have to correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't
yeah,
it
yeah,
mythology, like in the realm of mythology now, because it's like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
old and not practiced?
yeah. They couldn't
Okay.
understand that neither. Nobody could seem to understand that neither. They thought Manethos was called it mythology. Just frustrating.
Now, it would be different if you were talking to modern day Christians and you had a conversation with them about whether they feel certain things are literal. As
They
it's
Christian.
right,
They
because it's currently practiced. That would make sense in modern day. But who in 2026 wants to debate their opinion about something so long ago? Why would I want to see that debate? And that's all I got. Let the brother get in.
Oh no, I'm just over here sparking real fights, causing some good trouble. Everybody talking points is big, pretty much. I don't know if you might not understand, but they know these talking points are my talking points from months ago, from years ago, honestly.
What talking points are that?
I done been told them that literal science at the root of it, even the mathematical equations tell you that they based off of what they don't know. But those mathematical equations are literal equations that are the fundamental forces or the foundations, the boundaries of what we call the forces of nature, right? Which the netters literally say that's the definition of a netter is a force of nature, the energies. But those energies are represented by those symbols. So it's literally both. They're symbols and literal forces of nature, but neither one of them actually said both. They try to argue back and forth because that's what old school mentality gets you. But I've been telling them, no, we got to stop just picking one side and get to the actual nitty gritty, the details, the divine understanding. The divine is in the details, not the devil. So when we really do the real research, you'll find out. And that's what everybody is spewing out right now. They spewing out me myself talking points, but I let it happen because it's funny to me. But that's what I'm here for in these conscious community YouTube streets. Another term I originated. Let's get it on. Yeah. Let's get it on. Brains.
Conversations getting on my nerve.
Yeah, because they're talking about the same thing.
This is what upset me is that after the debate, we got a lecture on how to source. We got lectured on how sources are supposed to be done. Don't you think that though it would be better served the debaters and the audience to decide how you're going to source in the debate?
And literally
not
show
after
us
the
how
debate.
You source your sources, how you reference your references. Show us how you do it. All I did was type in this. Yeah, I typed in this, then it pulled up this. This author wrote this book, then I looked up what that was because they'll be lying. They said I read every book about everything that has to deal with this topic. So you can't know everything about that topic, but you can know a lot about it. I'm just saying, like in general, the people that are watching the show, we just want to, like the layman, just want to know, like, all right, is it literal or real? But then we learned that, it's the definition for each one of these things. And honestly, when you look them both up, they are playing semantics. Then when you look up what they're talking about, it's talking about the forces of nature that back up what we actually see and that are tangible. That's what the netters represent. When you type in netter, just the word netter or netter root, it then gives you a definition of it, right? The layman person that don't know nothing about anything will just type that word in and be like, oh, they're talking about the literal forces of nature. So and then it's like, but those are symbolic zoomorphic animal like frog head, zebra head, crocodile head humans, but they represent something else though. The dog head human represents something. A SAR represents something. What it represents is a literal thing though. You see what I'm saying? So they argue back and forth. But honestly, there is a winner to the debate. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't gonna tell you, but I mean, I told you I thought it was Reggie 2-1, but when I went back, they didn't both say both. And that's the real winner. But honestly, y'all can decide for yourself if one of them to show both are literal, the netters, the symbolic and the literal form, then that's who the winner is. But if neither one of them said both, then neither one of them are the winner. Because that's the definition of the netter.
All right, so, let me just get this out.
Go ahead. Yeah.
My point is, it's not fair to make rules for the debate post-debate. You cannot, after the debate, say a person didn't source correctly, and this, that, and the third, if that wasn't established before, and then use that as a reason why they lost. Like, get an understanding on definitions on the title, make sure it's clear, make sure that Yeah, that title has to be vetted, because this what happened with this one. I just think it just could have been completely avoided. And then don't make rules afterwards. And there was something else. A person doesn't, and you've said it several times, but no, a person does not have to believe in the topic that they're debating. That's not a rule of debate. So to even say that over and over again, it's just not fair. No one has to support what it is that they're debating. Debating is like a sport. It's about
absolutely
about how you get the message across, and who is the better debater at the end.
Because I'm a Christian. You know what the Christians did to the Egyptians in the Bible? We kicked their ass and then moved on. So it's like, and ever since then, people been arguing back and forth about what the Egyptians really thought. So shout out to the Christians for kicking their ass, hands and feet.
Lord help us. Where are you at, Bobby Banger?
Because I'm gonna keep on beating up on this stuff, right, over and over. But like I said, it don't matter to me because I'm real intellectual, though.
Yeah, what is he talking about? I'm trying to find this video when Infidel said the Egyptian decided was literal.
You're gonna be looking for that for the rest of the night.
No, I'm not. I'm right here. Y'all can't finish Tiffany. You don't got nothing else to say, or is he flim flam?
I just put the thing back in. Yeah, that's my biggest piece. I just want to kind of talk about that, just the rules of debate. Really, for me, it's a technical thing, and it's the fact that this is going over people's head.
And this is strictly a community skeptics show. I ain't double streaming. This community skeptics.
Right. So
what is Two Killers at? Where the hell y'all at?
You got to make sure that they'll hit on that.
So I feel like Reggie won hands down. Reggie was spectacular in this debate. He was spectacular. To all the people who think just because you're supporting Reggie, you're a Jabari hater. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just gonna flip it on them and then just call them all Reggie haters. You know what I mean? Just use their own thing against them. Whatever they say. I mean,
like, I love them both. Like, everybody buy a ticket.
I supported Jabari when he was Team Kamala, and almost half the audience.
Why you mention that though? Why you say that though?
Jabari was Team Kamala, and Jabari told folks they need to go out there and vote. And if you do, don't vote for T-Rump. They hated on him. That was the first time I think I've seen that audience mostly go against Jabari. So I don't want to hear it that, I can't disagree. A person can't disagree with Jabari, and that makes them a hater if they disagree. Because I definitely supported that brother during that particular time.
I support Jabari and everything he do, honestly, especially them trips to Egypt. Him and Billy Carson, because like, just like, let me know.
Bobby Banger.
Cut the price down now. I'm trying to go to Egypt. I'm trying to go to what we're talking about, to be honest. Because I'm here in Virginia, right? What they talk about, the ABO, the FBA shit.
You said what?
He said what? He's supporting what's that name? Billy. Who was his name?
Billy Carson and Jabari. They're on the same level.
Jabari. See, there you go.
To me, they are. I mean,
yeah, I don't bang. So that's a Bobby area.
He said he what? He doing what? He supporting him.
No, not financially. No, but like with the information, yeah. Because it all sounds the same. Just like what Jabari was talking, and Brother Reggie. It all sounds the same to me.
I'm confused. Is they scamming or not?
No, they're not scamming. I don't think.
Okay, they charlatans. You tripping?
Nah, I don't think that either. I just think.
Okay, right. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Getting how they live.
Getting how they live, man. Like we doing right now.
Nah, you these charlatans though. You tripping? Clearly,
man. Bro. Hey, this America, man.
All right, so
you being a charlatan. Go ahead. What'd you say, Mr. Tiff?
The other thing I wanted to say was that.
All right, I'm no, because I'm almost at that part of the video.
I am. So see, when it comes, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, like I said, who cares what us modern day people think, whether the netters were literal or not? It's more important to understand the history and what those people thought. And therefore, people who are practitioners, I don't care what they may say that folks may think is wild. At the very least, they stand 10 toes down with, what the Egyptian people at that time, how they approached it. And I'm not a practitioner of it, so I can't verify it. But the ones that are saying yes, that those people thought it was literal, so they're in support of that. I mean, that just makes sense. So it is interesting to me that a priest in that realm, it doesn't support that. But he also stated a couple of times that he has no smoking on camera. You have to go off camera if you're going to be smoking. It's a community of skeptics. We have scientific literacy, so we don't want to advertise.
Oh, that won't smoking.
Yes, it was. I seen it.
No, it won't. You trying to go to court? You trying to go to
court?
No,
I'm not. You might be. So, like I said,
to go to court and snitch on a nigga?
If I see it, I'm gonna put you down anyway. So, so he did admit. Jabari did admit that he. What did he say? I forget the framing. That he reconstructed. Or I don't know if that was the wording, or he.
It was reconstructing.
He's a reconstructionist or something in terms of what he teaches. So he did admit that. So he's not.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with either one of their opinions. It's just that when the layman looks up what a netter is, it says both. It's like, yo, people forget. Like even when I was bringing up, right. Because I'm gonna be pissed. He gonna turn his camera on and everything. Or like he gonna say something about this. When we can't talk in absolutes, we can't say that Africans didn't have science. We can't literally say that cooking is a science, but cooking incorporates the science, right? It's one of the sciences, right? It's incorporated into it. So when we talk about the letters are not literal or they're just symbolic. It's neither one. It's both. And so I want people to comprehend that really. So when we argue back and forth, just remember it's still both. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on.
Congratulations, brother Reggie.
Yeah, give some nigga. Yeah.
I wish I could have been there in person, but that room was too small. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I couldn't.
And Reggie deserved it. Reggie deserved it more than anything.
Yo, hey Reggie, hit the link. Yo, they over there scamming. Yo, hit the link.
Jabari got enough wins though, for real. Like
Reggie said we over here crying. We ain't nobody over here crying.
They're not gonna say my name or take my
name. You know what I don't like though? I don't like the fact that people don't. This would get me, right? And I'm serious about this, man. It's like we in a wild. I think we're in an insane asylum or something, yo.
Insane asylum.
Yeah, insane asylum. Gotta be. Because are people forgetting that we doing a re-show of the debate, and the reason we doing the videos to keep people interested in it?
Right.
Like what the fuck is wrong with you? I want to cut somebody out, but I'm holding back.
Here's how you explain it to them. You ask them, are we still talking about Ali versus Frazier, the Floyd Mayweather versus the Madonna fight?
No, man,
no. Listen what I'm saying. We still talking about those fights today, so we supposed to still talk about those fights. You're not gonna stop talking about a fight because it just happened a week ago. You're gonna talk about it forever. It makes sense to talk about it forever. I know it's true. I'm hating agreeing with a nigga though, but I feel you.
Yeah, yo, because I ain't talking about that, bro.
You don't really like me,
Yeah, I don't. So I ain't gonna lie.
I know your energy, my nigga, but you let me on. You let me on, but I know you really don't.
No, but he's right though. Why would people be complaining about us talking and mentioning Jabari or Reggie? That's
Thank you.
Because it's the rule we have. The one that talk about the debate lost. It's some wild rule I made up.
That's a recess rule. That's a child rule though.
Okay, but the point is, Tiff, we promoting the debate so people can see it the next week. That's why we was doing the videos. No other reason. Not because of Ali and Frazier still talking about the fights.
It is
because why we doing that, man. We doing it because we trying to make more money and let more people see it. We keep the conversation stimulated. That's it. That's the only reason we're doing videos.
I'm gonna say it's both and. Hold on, I'm gonna say it's both and because.
How you gonna tell me what I'm doing?
I'm telling you how it feels to me.
You let her speak. You let her talk.
Can I just get this out? Thank you. I think it's both and because you gotta promote it, but obviously this debate has struck a nerve with people, and not because people are Jabari haters. It's because we see the Flint fam, and we don't think about it. We're not stupid. We're intelligent, critical thinking human beings, and we're not just gonna let people just say anything and we go with it.
So here,
yes, ma'am.
Let me play this. Let me play this, man. That's why I don't listen to nothing this man say. For nothing. I would have never got his opinion on nothing.
That's in the text. But it looked like it was just a dream world. So just like, and let me say this to help people's mind. Everything you say is still being said. Everything you think is out in the universe. When I was getting the copyright on my book, they gave me several copyrights from the office. So as soon as I do my next one, I can send it right in. If you're an inventor, the same thing happens. The reason why is because once you say it, it's in the universe. I can be in Timbuktu and somebody else can pick it up. So now I'm coming back around about the book of Pert in Peru. So this is a recording of somebody's afterlife. And Anui took his whole life to write that. He didn't sit down and write it at one time. He took him 20, 30, 40 years to write this. So he's consulting the ancestors. Wow. He's consulting the next room. He's tapped into the spirit world. And he's recording what he sees and what he feels and what the elders are telling him. So it was like it's like a real movie. So when you're reading the Pert in Peru and you're looking at the afterlife, it looks like it's some dream world, but it's an afterworld. He's telling you the challenges you have to go through. He's telling you, the obstacles you have to go through. But if you're living by Ma'at, you will be victorious.
Beautiful, man.
So you got a lot of psalms and prayers there that help you fortify yourself to be able to meet these challenges. Just like if you're a football player, you got to go through some training to be hit, how to hit. So the priests are telling you, I'm giving you training for the afterworld. This is what's coming at you.
Okay, being that we're talking about the afterworld, what is the soul journey after physical death?
Okay, let me just
go ahead.
Nobody knows the total journey.
Okay.
All we
according to the teachers, I'm saying.
According to the teachers, right.
Of the ancient Kemetic.
The limit of anything has never been met. The ceiling of knowledge has never been met. And it is infinite.
Oh, you sucking your thumb, man?
What, man? I'm looking at my screen. What are you talking about?
I thought you were sucking your thumb for a minute.
Sucking my thumb?
Oh, okay.
What?
No,
so we do know. So for example, I heard people say that, the Kemetic were obsessed with death. No, they were obsessed with life. But spiritually, I gave a lecture once, Sonetta, at Princeton University, and this elder jumped up. We hypnotized by the earth came into existence. And all of that is still in the Akashic records and available to us, to existence. And all of that is still in the Akashic records before the earth came into existence. And all of that is still in the Akashic records.
Hey man, listen, yo, we ain't listening to no crazy nonsense that a white lady wrote the Akashic records. That ain't got nothing to do with Egypt.
But what they got to do with the debate?
Everything. You shouldn't even listen to this.
Oh my goodness! But that's not the point. The point is the man.
It was coming. It was coming when he said that the Egyptians said it was literal. But I'm not using him ever.
Yeah, but we're not banking on somebody's religion right now. That's not the point.
Well, I am. So just get out of it. Yeah, I am.
You banging on?
Records. That ain't got nothing to do with Egypt.
Yeah, but that's not even.
Ain't no but.
Okay.
That ain't had nothing to do with the debate. Go ahead.
Okay, so
go ahead, bro. Reggie.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
Sonetta will never play that for me, boy. All right, so here's the flim flam. Okay. Sonetta knows that he needs to help Jabari out. So what he's going to do is he's going to double back and then he's going to ask Ifadishi a whole bunch of wild questions to soften him up, right? So he's going to ask him questions, nothing having to do with the debate, nothing having to do with literal. And then at the exact moment, Sonetta is going to ask the question. After he's spun it with symbols and things like that, statues and symbols. All righty. So what he did not know, I had already talked to Ifadishi prior, right? 2 hours, hour and a half prior. So Sarnetta eases up in the chair. Don't know. Say what?
Keep going.
Yeah, didn't know that I had already been there. So then, because I know people on 125th Street, I was leaving 125th Street, and a brother walked to me and said, "Yo, you know Sarnetta, man, he's with MFDC right now." I said, "What?" So I doubled back and ran up on Sarnetta and blew his whole game. So all this was just spin. It was just spin. Had nothing to do with nothing except for changing the topic of the debate and trying to get one line from Infidisi to agree with Jabari. Because see, Jabari is not going to go back out there and talk to Infidisi because Jabari already did talk to Infidisi, and Infidisi told him that the natural, by the definition of the lexicon, was literal, right? So what Jabari didn't do in the debate, family, is he didn't play that part. He actually did not play the part when Infidisi said it was literal, right?
Now I got it. I'm great player. Tiffany jumped in. Oh, crazy.
Nah, Tiff is cool.
Stop blaming the women like Adam, cuz.
Almost. You about to get put off, yo. You this community skeptic. I put you off so quick, yo. You here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You have a headache, yo.
but before you play it, before you do it, I do have a clip where
Before I do what? Before he said I'm great player is gonna say literal, and then you can do the thing.
Yeah. But I was just telling people I have a clip from Infidisi I am willing to show you where he goes in on a wild ass him Nechatepi.
Yeah, but look, let me show y'all something why I don't do all that. Right? Y'all heard that man say the Kasi records.
Yes.
It say the Sanskrit term Akasi was introduced to the language of the theocracy through Helen Blavatsky.
Right.
I told y'all that this community follows Helen Blavatsky. No one listens to me.
Why are you messing up my?
I'm not messing up nothing. I'm doing what I'm doing. Shoot.
I know, he just going
I'm messing up my star witness.
Man, your star witness is wow.
Yeah, keep doing. This is
what you mean? What? I'm not trying to hear that.
But he's debate first before you go.
No, but he not see now. I'm done. I just show what I need to show. He not see. You know what he's saying out of his mouth though.
Yeah, he does. But what happens is
don't agree with that. Shoot.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You don't.
So I just wanted to make the point. Don't be using Sarnetta trying to use Infidisi. Don't use Infidisi against me.
No. No, but you got to.
Yeah,
what about you?
It is about me because I was on that show. Don't make me look crazy. Shoot.
Yeah, look crazy. That's the knowledge through the ancestors there and the Akashic record.
Right. Get out of here. Knock it off.
You messing up. What? So
I'm not. Here you go. This when the man said he was little. This is important though. Hold on.
Thank you.
And available to us.
Powerful, brother. Powerful.
Even with the sun.
Hold up.
No, I'm just adding to it. Because incorporate 12 week is with in spook.
I was saying.
Yeah. Consciousness can out water. It's continual. Consciousness can out water. This is all around. Essence is being recreated just like a cell. Now, total consciousness won't.
Were living. The people of Kemet.
Yes. Did they believe that the Netchers? Yes.
Did they believe that the Netchers were literal?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And by literal, you mean what?
Living.
Yes. Okay. So I just want to make sure.
Right.
You mean what?
The Netchers were literal.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And by literal, you mean what?
Living. Literal.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And by literal, you mean what?
Yeah, all right. Okay. Right. So I gotta ask you a question, Reggie. Yeah, Reggie.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm seeing you trying to mess up my star witness, but go ahead.
No, he just said literal, right?
Yes.
There was a better clip, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, See, Sarnetta is there to spin it, right? And he's going to answer a bad question, a bad question, right? And then Sarnetta is trying to make it literal means real, right? And feed that back to Infidisi. And then Infidisi knows what, but it's going to play to Sarnetta's reasoning. But go ahead, ask me the question.
That's what the dog was looking at. Huh? That's why I came up here and did that, remember?
Oh, out.
Oh. He was like this. Get
it out. Let me see if I can mute him. Oh, I can't mute him.
Go ahead.
So that's what happens on 125th Street. So when if you was talking to Infidisi, which you probably wouldn't, you would nail him down. But see, Sarnetta got the mic, he got the camera, and he's hosting for the purposes of spin to help debate.
Let me take this down for you. But hold on. I'm just saying, when you was talking, when at somewhere along they played the clip and you asked, Jabari makes the statement that the Neteru or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
You always talking to Jabari as a priest. Am I correct? What he believes as a priest, not as a daggone. They trying to say they separating Jabari the priest from Jabari the walking around guy.
Yeah. So,
you know that, right? They think this whole debate was based off of what Jabari believes as a regular person, not as an Egyptian priest. Ain't that crazy, yo?
Yeah, exactly. Who decided that? Did y'all ever talk about that, Brother Reggie? Before?
Yeah, they saying you ask what he personally believed, not as a priest though, but as just Jabari.
No, I stayed away from that in the debate. On the debate, I stayed away from what people's personal belief is, but definitely my examples of what literal is, since his whole thing was vague. So
that was on. So also, what I'm saying, I don't know if you heard me earlier. My concern is that it seemed like there were rules being made after the debate was finished, which is problematic. So apparently, y'all didn't talk about what was meant by literal beforehand, because now he gets to kind of make it lean in his favor. Oh, it was really about what we believed personally, not what the ancients believed. That don't make any sense.
But Matilda, I'm with Aunt though. That don't even make sense.
Reggie, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Remember, his crazy statement is the Neteru are real. They are not literal and actual. We are talking about how forces and energy work in the universe, and we have given them a name. That's where it started from. So he
say that again, Reggie. Say it again.
He makes this vague statement that I challenge, right? After Inky did whatever Inky did. But in that, he said the Neteru are real.
Right.
They're not literal. They are not actual. We are talking about how forces and energy work in the universe, and we have given them a name. We have given them a name, right? So
who's the we? You talking about the Egyptians, right?
No, he's saying we. Then the we is very vague. Nobody knows it's the we, because it's not his wild ass self.
The we is the Egyptian. You got to be
right, but he's not Egyptian.
I know, but he thinks this in his head. Work with me, yo.
No, right. I'm working with you.
He think the we is the Egyptians.
Yeah, he thinks he's
gotta be the Egyptians.
He thinks he's a part of that tradition.
Right. Okay. Thank you. So he says, right. And I thought you challenged them on that position, though, right?
Not in the debate, because
No.
Oh yeah.
You challenged him. They're saying that your challenge was a personal challenge and what he personally believed.
No.
I thought you challenged him on what he believed about the Egyptians, bro.
Neither nor. I didn't care. I cared about the word literal. I didn't challenge him.
Okay, then you know what? You got a problem. We got a problem, Ms. Tiff.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, we got a problem. Hey, Reggie, you got a real problem, Reggie. You know what? He played a video. You like confused, yo. So I can't support.
No, you can't talk to me like that.
Like what? I'm saying we have a problem. You said you did not challenge that man on his information. The only information.
No, I did not say that.
You just did. I asked
you. No, you asked me about his belief and who he is. I didn't do that.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Hear my words again. I said, Reggie, was you challenging him on his Egyptian beliefs?
No.
Okay, so you was challenging him on his personal beliefs?
The definition of literal is what he was arguing, man.
No, I'm trying to ask Reggie. You jumping in?
No, he's correct. I challenged him based on the word literal, what literal means, and how other people use the word literal. I don't.
Other people like you. What other people?
The scholars, Tobin, right? Dr. Mario Beatty.
So I know. So was it about what the Egyptians believe?
Yeah, because they are the ones.
You said, yeah. I just asked you that, and you said no.
No, because what you do not understand is that I use my experts to say it. What the experts say about the religion.
Hey Tip, could you talk to Reggie, please? Maybe my voice kill him. Like I'm tired. Please, you can normally understand that. Go ahead, because I'm confused.
I understand what Reggie is saying, but my issue with these debates is it's always issues around the debate topic. And I'm just saying, as an audience member, we are tired of it. Y'all got to do better with honing down the title, making sure it's super, super clear, making sure that no vague or ambiguousness will come into it. Because, I mean, I'm loving it.
Could you ask Reggie what the hell was he think? Could you ask Reggie what he thought the debate was on?
I'm listening to Reggie.
Ask him, because it's not sticking. I'm tired, Reggie.
Everybody's confused, Reggie. You see that?
Yeah, come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie.
Not everybody.
I thought you knew. You debated the whole. You ain't know.
Okay, I have an introduction.
I don't want to. Come on.
I have an introduction. I had an introduction to the debate. The introduction laid out.
Somebody sound confused. Hey, Reggie, we confusing each other. What is going? Hey, man, we've been Jabari, man. That's all.
No, you've been Jabari-ized. But
yeah. So, Reggie, let me ask you one more time. I'm gonna have to tap out of this, man. Listen,
okay. Man. I have a introduction.
What? No.
Reggie. In the debate,
that was serious.
In the debate,
didn't help me. You didn't help me, Tiffany. You left me out there. I asked you to ask.
You gotta let the man talk.
I'm asking what he thought the debate was on. Jabari said the debate was on what he believed personally. Yo, I'm asking Reggie, is that what you thought? You debated that, man?
No, the debate. I don't fall into Jabari traps.
Okay, so what was the debate on?
The debate is in my introduction. What I was debating. I can give you a snippet.
Okay, read it.
Okay, let me bring it up.
Hey, Serious B, we done already messed up. I'm confused.
if I argue what's in that nut's mind, I would have been lost.
What? Right? Yeah, what?
So let me read my introduction.
Reggie, he asking you.
I'm out. I'm knocked out.
The Egyptian authority on what they believed in. Like he asking you that.
Let me say what my introduction is.
Oh shit.
This debate started when my opponent announced in another forum that the Neteru are real, not literal, not actual. He said we are talking about how forces work in the universe and we have given them a name. When I challenged that vague, incoherent statement, he tried to escape by dumbing the whole issue down to a single, still vague question, or the Neteru's literal, right? Tonight, my opponent has walked into an African conversation carrying a European toolbox and a suitcase full of esoteric jargon. He has asked whether the ancient Egyptian Neter and Neteru are literal, but he has only once defined what literal means. That vagueness isn't an accident, it's a trap. It's designed to drag Kemet into a Western semantic courtroom judged by English categories. European occultism and old Christian theology instead of by its own African grammar, script, and thought world. So let's be clear from the outset, we are speaking English tonight, but we're not thinking in Europe, and we're not thinking in someone's private esoterical system. Yes, my opponent has agreed. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So basically, what I was saying, that we're going to look at it from the point of view of the African civilization. Not what Jabari's imagination is, right? But we are going to look at the word literal. So if you start with English and Western metaphysics as a judge and jury, you have already left Africa intellectually. In Kemet, Neter Neteru is not vague, cloud of Western God talk. It is a real African word in a real African language. It is written by African scribes with their own script, functioning in philology, and functions in its own titles and sentences. The people of Kemet were not waiting 3,000 years for an English speaker or an esoterical lodge to tell them whether their word for divinity is literal enough, right? So my opponent's entire question is upside down. He wants us to decide if an African word is literal by measuring it against English, against our oppressor's language, our oppressor's categories, their theology, and his occult speculations, right? So I said that's colonial, that's intellectual colonialism in real time. But when we look at the actual language, his question collapses. The Egyptians wrote Neter with a specific sign used in a noun, gave it dual and plural Neteru, and embedded it in titles like Hem Neter.
You can't get a whole introduction though, Reggie.
Excuse me?
You can't get a whole introduction now.
Okay.
Hey, I promise you, I didn't understand what you said either. What?
I'm saying you ain't you re-showing the
I'll turn
show
them
tomorrow?
off. Hey Reggie, I got it. So do me a favor. Next time.
I'm asking what I'm doing is.
No, you did it, Reggie. You essentially said that the onus of understanding the Neteru is through the Egyptian culture. That's what the hell I asked you, and you couldn't even figure that out. You
asked me about what the hell Jabari thought.
No. I was asking I said, what did you think? What was you debating? Because Jabari think it was about what he believed. Right. And everybody now think it's what Jabari believes. So I was asking, what did you think?
Well,
and you just read it. What you thought was.
Wait, I said it's in my introduction.
Correct, but I thought so. I can help you out. You ain't gotta read the damn thing. You can say, "Yeah, I was looking at how the ancient Egyptians understood the word." That's simple. That's what I was saying, and I thought that's what you. And then I asked you. I said, "So Reggie," I said, "So basically, you was critiquing Jabari on his misuse of Neter, because that's not how the indigenous people would have seen it, right? Am I correct in that?"
You are correct about that.
That's all I said, yo. I'm about to jump off. I ain't bro. I was about the train. Bro. I was gone. I was like, oh.
He was about to spaz out.
I was about to spaz out. I said, man, I'm gone. Man, look.
No, okay. So I laid down. Remember, it's supposed to be an academic debate. I tell what I am.
Got it. Now you said it.
Okay. So that's all. So I don't care about his wild ass. And
yeah, but you can't let people keep framing it. Everybody keep hitting. No, the people that agree with him keep saying that the debate topic is about what African Americans believe and what Jabari believes. It's the most ridiculous. It's like I asked you, yo, did God walk on water? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna say, hell no, right? So our debate is, did God walk on water? Come on, man.
Right. But
for the people in the chat, we have some Jabari fans here. Hi, how you doing? Why would anybody want to debate what you personally believed about the Netters? Can anybody that is supported Jabari winning tell us that? Why is that even an interesting debate topic?
Yeah, that's wild, Miss Till.
Somebody please tell me on that. Give me your best elevator pitch. Why I want to know what somebody in 2026 believes about the Netters being literal or not.
You have to care about what the Egyptians feel, because they got to be the authority on their religion.
Why would you debate that though? Why would you debate what a nigga?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Why would they do a whole debate? And why would y'all pay your money to see Reggie and them debate over whether they personally believed it or not? Man, y'all capping, man.
Like no sense.
I'm debate you on if you believe in Santa Claus or not.
They did all that to see what Reggie believed the nature was with Jabari. So really, who could prove they belief system?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, hey, Reggie, that's
crazy. The most.
That's crazy.
Who believes the most?
That's why I can't believe y'all got flim flam like that.
Yeah, y'all got flim flam, yo. No matter what you say, they got
flim. Let me, if I can.
Hey, you need to push that more now, Reggie. You need to say, nigga, we want in there our personal shit.
After the debate, after the debate. First of all, after the debate, I'm the champ, right? I'm the champ. If Sanetta wants to play the game and says we both won, okay, I'm the champ. So that's fine. The champ is here. So now let me show you what Ifedici has to say. So drum roll. I've never played this. I've never played this, but I am going to play it now. All right, drum roll. For you Jabari fans, right? Because you can't top Ifedici. Okay, so why you can't top him? So let's listen to what he has to say. Okay, from my editor.
So I have a problem with shrines that are not known for the meta nature at all, reading the text, but they say they are. They imply that since they are Kemetic. So I do have a problem with this term Kemetic and who's involved, because it seems to me it's online, is running rampant, but there's no real standard. There's personalities.
Well, there should be some standards. I always say, if you were a Catholic priest, you have to speak Latin and can read Latin. If you were a Muslim imam, you got to know Arabic and be able to read Arabic. If you're a Hebrew rabbi, you have to know Hebrew and be able to read Hebrew and write it. So for somebody to say they're a Kemetic priest and they don't read and write the Medu Neter, that's hypocritical right there. And that means that you're subpar of being a real Kemetic priest. So just like I gave those examples, that standard should be alone. You can't say I'm an Arabic imam and don't read Arabic. You're taking somebody else's word for it. So Dr. Dr. Jacob Crothers, who I studied under from the Kemetic Institute when they even first got stopped with Sister Riquetti, made it clear that Diop said that if we're about Kemet, we need to know the Medu Neter. And those who don't are cowards. That's how powerful he was about it. You're a coward. I mean, the elders didn't, they would speak.
Okay, so that's one part. So as far as the people who actually read the text, right? Read the text, and there's only really a few, and then there's students. He's saying that this thing that's called Himnetetepi, this Jabari, he's saying that he's a coward, right? He's a coward. So let's see what else Ifedici said. Second.
Because it sounds like they are the standard, that they are the ones who wrote the books.
Okay, so Ifedici's going to cut into this whole we, like Little Rascals, we. Watch this.
When someone says that the elders agree with them, I have a little problem with that, because it sounds like then they are the standard, that they are the ones who wrote the books. They are the ones who established these classes 20, 30, 40 years ago. So it should be the other way around. Either you agree with the elders, or we have a slight disagreement with the elders, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. We don't have a patent on information. Sometimes we need to be corrected. But to say we agree with them is kind of reversing the standard. That would sound like you are the standard. You are the ones that are the founding teachers. You're the Dr. Ben. You're the Dr. John Henry Clark. No. So it's not, I don't even care whether they agree with me or not. I don't do this for agreement. I do this because I'm living in Ma'at. And I'm teaching Ma'at from a Kemetic spiritual perspective, from the Medu Neter, from what our ancestors said, not what somebody else said. So I hope I answered that.
Oh, no, you answered really clear. So you are a teacher, you're an author, right? You teach Medu Neter, that's from start to
something else.
And if you don't like what a particular text says by the Europeans.
Okay. So here Ifedici laid out the fact that you could disagree with him, but for these people in these crazy shrines to be running there talking about the elders agree with us, no. Either you say you agree with the elders, or you don't, or you say I disagree. But what these crazy nuts do is that they try to say the elders agree with them. and then Ifedisi is putting belt to ass to these people, especially that they don't read the Medu Neter, right? So he says you can't be a rabbi and not know Hebrew.
And not know Latin.
Right. So he's putting belt to ass, and he's not doing it personally to them. But I said I have a problem with these crazy shrines, right? So I have much more to that, but
It's a Jabari shrine. See, you be playing. I don't play. You gonna stand up with me or you not? That's why I be yo. I ain't got time for it, nigga. This volunteer for me.
Well, then you have a lane because I smacked the glow off of him, and so you know now the code. You know the code. You know what he does. He does the fancy slides. He puts a picture of an author on it, right? He puts a page number, not an edition, but he's citing the damn paper right. Then he'll turn around and look at my citations, which is in APA format, and he said I didn't. First he said I didn't cite anything. Then he finds out that I cited something. I cited everything. Then he turns around and says he doesn't. I didn't cite it right. He has no writing samples. And in his own debate, every slide that he shows with a source is just a book. We don't know what edition. It says page number. We don't know the publisher. We don't know the date. We don't know jack about it, but he is the master with no writing samples. So, yes?
I say, how the hell is the debate about what y'all believe the Netter is the most craziest thing? Like Miss Tiff said, yo, who the hell want to hear y'all debate that?
Nobody. Not.
How the hell y'all bringing knowledge to that? I thought y'all was bringing knowledge about what the Egyptians thought about their worldview on God, yo, or the nature. Was it even meaning God? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Here's
another thing that was said. Here's another thing that was said that was concerning. Not concerning, but interesting. My brother Sai said it, so I ain't banging on Sai. I'm just.
I'm banging on him. What did he say? Let me say it. What did he say?
He said something about Jabari having the degrees. You was on the panel. He's got a degree in history, and of course we're gonna listen to him because he's got this education and whatnot. So okay, fine. That means from moving forward, Jabari should only debate people with similar degrees as him. First of all, you got to have a college degree. Mm-hmm. But then you might have to have master's and PhD, whatever level he's done. And within the same realm, that would almost push him out of debating anybody in the conscious community.
Well,
fine. If that be the case, then so be it. I'm with that.
But Sister Tiffany, he has a BA in African Studies in Cornell, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He says BS, but he's BS. Is the department Cornell African Studies Department gives a BA. He has a master's in human services. Okay, not having anything to do with Africa. Then he has a fake unaccredited master's from the University of Metaphysics, right? So that don't count. That don't count, right? He does not have a PhD. He said he's in a PhD program from the same fake accredited university. Now, Reggie has, yes, I have a degree in computer science, right? I do. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I also have the honors award, department honors award, right, for my graduating year. So of all the students that were in Black Studies, because I took Black Studies as a supplement, the department gave me the award for the honors award, right? So I have that. So I at least have as much as he has, at least as much as he has for African studies, right? I have that. Now, none of us have any degrees in Egyptology.
Right. That's why that's the dumbest thing of them all, right?
I'm just saying, like, if I thank you for saying that, Reggie, but they're trying to, it's almost like the narrative is nobody can beat him because he's quote unquote the most educated. So that's
But
so if that's the case, then he needs to go. And this is no disrespect to any brothers on the panel that are debaters, but if that's the case, and then he needs to go and debate some people with a higher education. Then
Why debate
people within this community if he's always going to be the winner because he's the
most
educated? I'm just saying.
Well, you're right. If you're talking to the people, but the fact of the matter is, his degrees. He does have a degree, and his old degree, like he says, my degree is old. His Cornell University is old. Now he does have a job at Hunter College for now, and I'm putting it in quotes for now. We're not going to take it from him that he's not teaching in Hunter College Africana Studies, but he's not teaching Egyptology. And I'm going to tell everybody for now, because he made a big mistake by challenging my degree, right?
Anyway, let me say this though, Reggie. The man does not have a degree in Egyptology, yo.
No, he does
not. I don't know why nigga keep asking me about what I got, nigga. I got the same thing Jabari got in Egyptology.
Right. That's correct.
I mean, like, that's why I gave him the finger. I don't feel like talking to you, man. Y'all just too much. One flew over the cuckoo's nest, yo, at this point.
Right.
Yeah, so, now the debate was about what Jabari believed. And then the lady coming in loud and wild talking about, yeah, the debate was always about.
Yeah.
I believe that the meta-nature in 2026 is literal. That was the debate. She really thought. She wrote a whole song, yo. Imagine this. Imagine this, right? Let me put the camera on so she can see my face. I got to get her. I got to get her. This lady came on there. I'm gonna call her Mother Loudmouth. She came on that panel, tried to convince us that nobody in 2026 believed that the meta-nature literal Ankh. Damn, so you mean to tell me that whole debate was about what Jabari believed and what Reggie believed? And Reggie couldn't prove his. They was actually waiting for Reggie to prove that some goddamn meta-nature was literal, walking around in 2020. I'm done. I quit.
Right. It's just
they believe that though. That's why the point. Remember, they made the point. Reggie don't believe that. Reggie don't believe that.
Yo, they was hot. It didn't make me right. They started Jabari was like, Reggie. So you know what, Jabari is one flew over the cuckoo's nest, yo.
Yeah, he does. He need medication.
Yeah, he do. He kept saying, he really thought. This man really thought. Hey, hold on, yo. I just got it. This man really thought, yo, that he was debating that they wasn't literal and to him, and you was debating to you that they was literal.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Yeah, that what it was.
And then
But
that
ain't the topic though. But that ain't the topic.
Man, but we wouldn't have paid for that.
No, we wouldn't.
Right. Believe what Reggie believe. We trying to get some. Hey, Reggie, we wouldn't have paid for that, bro. You get it? Who the hell give a damn about whether you believe they real and he don't? Y'all gonna argue that?
Reggie went and debated it. You heard what he told Sai? He said, "Man, we ain't talking about that. That's something totally different. That don't even make sense."
Yeah, he made a vague.
Money. I didn't block you nowhere.
He made a vague, incoherent statement in the very beginning because he does Jabariism. Jabariism means that someone is floating him up to the top, right? Filling in his weaknesses. He's not an Egyptologist. He don't read the meta-nature. Meta-nature scholars laugh at him. He's the Himneta Tepi, and meta-nature scholars laugh at him because they know he can't read. But he's the chief high priest. So in his world, he's the chief high priest. But when it comes to skill level, he's dodo, right? Now this woman that came in,
Reggie, they just cap Reggie.
Yeah, well, it is.
You know damn well you was challenging him on his Egyptian. He knew damn well that man knew. You mean to tell me that man didn't know you was challenging him on his Egyptian knowledge about Netta? Yo, is we sitting here doing this, yo?
I was
challenging him. They gonna stick to that. They're not moving from that.
No, it's okay because patties. It's okay.
hilarious, yo. So let me get this straight. You lost. Hold on.
Right, you lost based on what he believed.
You lost because you didn't prove that the goddamn sun walked around in 2025, man.
Right.
I can't take it no more, dude. I can't take it.
Yeah. So, but that's this is the thing. This is the power of what y'all do as long. Sometimes you go a little bit too far, but what you do is you actually nail down terms, right?
Wait, how I go too far? I want to hear about that part.
Come on, come on. That's not actually.
No, that's later because nigga, it's a whole paragraph about that.
Right, that's not
ain't going too
Go ahead,
far.
bro, Reggie.
I'm gonna get you off this. I'm gonna mute you off.
Right. But okay. So we can at least. Here's the thing: is we can at least agree to disagree. But when we do it, right, we do it with particular terms. I know where you're coming from, right? I can agree or disagree. And we can have a conversation about it. But what he is, family, he brought in Marvel comic books to this debate, bro. This dude is wild. He actually brought in
Reggie, he can't disagree with you if he a priest. That's what Ankh he's saying. He a priest. He can't disagree.
Yeah,
that's like a preacher saying Jesus didn't walk on water.
Right. It's crazy.
Don't believe the church.
Yeah, it goes.
Well,
that's the whole paradigm.
Okay, first of all, this is a debate. And there are a lot. First of all, it's not really a serious academic debate on his part because he never really defined the terms. And that's what I'm trying to say to you. If you go back and look at the words literal, he's debated everybody. Richard Carrier, Dr. Vince Bantu, he's used this word. This is his home run word. But he's never really defined the word. For him, everything is not literal. Everything is symbolic. Everything is symbolic. Nothing is really literal. And he doesn't define his terms. So I knew right then and there, this is not really a whole academic debate. It's about Jabariism. Jabariism could win on anything. All you got to do is show some fancy slides and then leave the slides and go into hyperbole and his quotes or only his quotes. For example, he gave not one academic source to say the Neteru are not literal. Not one.
He was trying to prove that he ain't believe they was literal, as he being a priest and not believe. Crazy.
But no, he did not give a academic source as to prove his point. Whatever his wild ass believed, he did not quote. What he did is he put some things on the screen, right, to kind of like act like that's what he was doing. But what you require, what Miss Tiffany require, what the pseudo killers require is an academic, right? Because we to lean on to make the point. Because why? Because we are arguing points, but we need experts. He gave no expert source to his point that the Neteru were not literal. Not one. Not one.
Not one.
Not one. And so, because he didn't meet his burden, right? And I was listening to him. He didn't. I said, "Wow, this dude." I bring up Tobin. I bring up Mario Beatty, right? I bring up. I show Dr. Ricetti's gloss. I show Infidisi saying that they are literal. I brought up people on my side. He tried to misuse Tobin, right? Then he tried to say everybody agrees with him, or he agrees, everybody agrees with him. But he showed not one. Ask Sirius B. Sirius B can search it, right? Not one source said that the Neteru were not literal. So myself, look, I'm from the Bronx. You know, Tiff from the Bronx right now. She know a little bit about the Bronx. I walked out on the dude. Like, you're stupid, yo. Like, I'm gonna walk out on you. You're not saying nothing, because the minute that you use academics to say something else, symbolism, all that extra stuff, it comes down to a source that you could say that says that it's not literal. He want to talk about symbols. He want to talk about Reggie don't believe this, right?
Right, that's what he was debating the whole time. That you actually believed it, yo. In some kind of way, some that fed all into it. Now the whole debate was about what y'all two believe. Man, I give up, yo.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked. It's somebody who talks about how educated they are and all this and the third. Nowhere have I ever heard until he said it that somehow with your personal belief is brought into a debate. Just because you. So Reggie don't believe that. So who cares what he believes? That has nothing to do with the art and the sport of debating at all. It never has. I don't know why he mentioned that. And why
I believe in my mother and father. I told him, "Oh, Reggie's an atheist." That's the debate. Reggie's an atheist. Wrong. Yeah,
that's crazy. Reggie believes like he's an atheist. He don't believe it. He don't believe it.
He's an atheist. He's a fake
atheist, yo.
Huh?
He said like he the atheist. Hey, look, I put the link in there. Get the debate, man. Watch Jabari prove that he an atheist.
He's an atheist. He believes in forces, impersonal forces, and energy.
Yeah.
Wow. Was it literal? Was it? What did he say about the?
Hey, Mars, the demonstration. You're a pseudo. I already know you're a pseudo. Ain't no damage control. You're a pseudo.
Mars ain't gonna hit the. Mars ain't gonna hit the.
Oh yeah. Let me get you out. Let me. You didn't. One more comment, I'm gonna get you out of there. You too much chatting in the paddock for me.
I want him to come on the panel.
Yeah, just hit the stream.
Was it literal? Was it? Did he ever answer? Did he ever answer to whether it was literal when he was speaking to when he heard the money?
Oh, hell no. That was
what did he say about that? Was that literal?
It was a force energy that was walking around with the lyrics.
Well, what we do know is that he was speaking to a mummy. We do know that. And the mummy was speaking to him. We do know that, right?
Literally.
We do know that.
But that particular nature was real.
Yeah. But okay, so the Ahotep is a nature. And only he can speak to them. They can speak to him at any time. Now,
man, y'all funny, man.
Anybody hears that story 10 years, let's say his children hear it or somebody, yo, you remember when Jabari, well, I'm not going to call him his name, when the nut was in a museum?
Talking to the museum, talking to the mummy.
It's not literal. That becomes mythology. That becomes, for him, it was a very real experience. He wants to tell the whole conscious community about how a ruler 2,500 years ago spoke to him. In English.
He capped out. He capped out, yeah.
And then he wants to literally have a conversation with us when he hears ghosts. I see dead people. And like, so for him, it wasn't
even a mummy in there, yo. It was a mummy case, wasn't it?
It was a mummy case. And so
and mummy wasn't in there. He talking to the wood. The wood case got housed the ancestral shrines.
Okay. So now watch this. Now Series B, he amazes me. He says that there are 3 exceptions to the rule: Imhotep, Amenhotep, and Nefertari. Right? Okay. Who made that rule?
He did.
Exception to the rule. Can somebody look that exception up?
You ever look it up? I tried to look at that. No, they say no such thing. You capping.
You capping.
Wow.
But see, if that's what I'm talking about, that's Jabariism.
Yeah.
So wasn't every king a deified ancestor? Yes. Yeah. They all had offering tables, right? Some of them were buried in rock tombs. Some of them was built in pyramids. Some of them was built in shafts, right? Okay. Everybody that passes away that's notable is how can I say, is literal. Why do we know? Because if we look at the tomb wall and they have a name and they have a story, right? Then there's different ways to use literally. They literally existed. They literally have writing about them, right? If there's a body, there was a literal body there. Okay, what Mr. Osade does is fool you thinking that he has education and we don't.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. And I cracked his jaw because
he got a stick on his eye.
Yeah, he got a stick on his eye. And did you see him in the chat in the last couple of days? I ain't never seen him on Miss Tiffany in the chat like that.
Yeah, man, we can't
Hey,
leave.
Jabari, if you're here, hey, just giving you a shout out.
Yeah, and if you hear,
take the stick off your eyes, swollen a little bit, Jabari. The eye.
And if you want to make up, we'll make up in the afterlife. But we ain't making up now. So
I was mad when you said that.
He's spreading that thing about, oh, Reggie was my friend, and we had. I'll see you in the afterlife, yo. All right? I'll see you in the afterlife. I don't give not about you, right? I'll see you in the afterlife because you're playing with black minds. You're acting like you're something that you're not, right? And you got a stake on your eye. So don't be talking about, oh, we were friends before this. Listen, man, you don't know life, yo. The dude, yo, if you listening, yo, forget that.
Hey, Mr. Reggie, a horrible winner, yo. I swear he is, yo. Horrible. Absolutely.
He's still beefing. He beefing for no reason. You won, bro. He bruised nigga up. All that.
No, because that's what I'm
saying.
I would be mad too if people make rules after the debate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or make a whole bunch of rules when the debate is over. Oh, I'd be mad.
I see why Jabari ain't like,
Reggie, the man on the porch think he got jumped on. You still swinging. Just chill, man. You think you were two people.
Yeah, he knocking everybody out. Don't get close.
Hey man, look, this Sean is gonna be the mom, man. Hold on, Reg. The mom, man. I dropped the link, man, for it.
Okay,
we got the link. Drop the link for you. The literal, according to Jabari. It doesn't matter.
Whatever Jabari says, it goes. But I promise you, even though I
hold on, Reg. You know what makes it so bad? All his arguments were literally as if he was trying to show that the Egyptians didn't think they was little.
Right.
That's what get me. Then why make a whole are your arguments saying that? Look, see,
the link didn't work. You got to repost that link.
Yeah, come on, bro. Huh?
Repost the link because you left the HTT off, so it didn't post it.
I did it again. HTT. All right.
Miss Tiffany, you was excellent host tonight.
Brother
Ankh, look, Ankh is he's my good friend. We just argue, but it works out, right? To the pseudo killers, peace. Even though y'all give me a hard time and I give you a hard time, like together we do make some noise. Because one thing is, like the song Freddie's Dead, Jabari's dead, yo. Like he ain't got that shine on him. Now he's struggling to put the spin back on him and Shanetta. And that's a lot thanks to pseudo killers, because the next go around, if Ankh debates him, it'll be much better because you see his kinks, right? And then now the people are softened because
it should be Bennett. I think he should debate Bennett.
Nah, he ain't running from him.
You need to go ahead and he what?
Yeah, running from him. I ain't gonna debate.
Well, now I'm gonna look to him to debate people on, with a certain level of education. Not that you didn't have it, Reggie, but that's the narrative they're gonna keep running with because they feel he's the smartest, so he automatically knows more. So put him up against somebody with equal or more education. That's how you got to do that.
He did the same game with Dr. Richard Carrier. With Dr. Richard Carrier, who had more potential, and Dr. Vince Bantu, right? What he does is he moves the goalpost in the middle of the argument, right? Never nails nothing down. And I was actually one of the right people to debate him because on this particular subject, it has something to do with Kemet, and he doesn't know it like people think he knows it. He knows the history, he knows all of that, but then I can find people like Infadishi and Dr. Ricchetti and Baba Bonacci to walk him down.
Shoot him up.
Yeah.
Let me shoot you up. What's this? Felzians? Look, you ignorant. I want to call you ignorant fuck.
Don't.
Check this out, man. Listen, I got to do it.
Why you do that?
I'm still talking about it because I'm promoting the damn debate, which is tomorrow that most people didn't see. You idiot. I got to talk to you like this, you flaming idiot. You're a nut. You're a nutcase. You come to church, but y'all still talking about it? Yeah, you lost. We still talking about it because we promote it. It's going down tomorrow. Most people didn't see it. That's why we promote it. I can't stand idiocracy. It's bananas at this point.
And if we wasn't talking about it, they would say, and Ankh didn't even continue to promote the debate when Sarnetta had the replay. He was so mad that Jabari won that he refused to debate.
But the Looney Tune Jabari, he's not promoting nothing. He didn't promote the debate.
Juju say, let's not talk about Jabari's personal life. No, let's talk about Jabari's personal life. Yeah, you got to, don't we? Yeah, I bet y'all start running. That nigga took time out of my personal life with a debate that he stole. That was my personal time with my family that the nigga stole. So y'all can still want to say I don't care. I'm not listening to none of y'all when y'all start talking that nonsense. That's all they talk. Why you hating on Jabari? Ask that nigga why he still a debate. See, that's another thing. Y'all capping. Y'all got short memories when it comes to Jabari.
Hey, you got to tell him exactly what debate he stole.
Because he got the gift of gab. Jabari got that gift of gab.
No, wait, Queen. Ankh got to explain what debate he stole because we really don't know. We really want to know.
Yeah, because y'all all forgot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to tell us, dude, for real.
The Vince Bantoon debate was supposed to be a team debate. Dr. Miat, me, Asar, and Garfield, and Jabari. We was going against Vince Bantoon. What's the other preaching? A couple of them.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I'm saying. Like, we ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah. He did know about it because he stole it.
Remember the dude, Brashard, the Christian dude, Brashard?
Christian Brashard and them was promoting that.
Right? Yeah. So they were supposed to be, and Ankh knows the story because he was directly involved. But all of a sudden, Sarnetta got pushed out. Sarnetta was on the sidelines. It was magnificent, right?
Jabari scammed Sarnetta.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stop it. Shit. Sarnetta ain't talked to Jabari for damn near a year. Shamaz had to get them together. That's what happened. So in case y'all didn't know, this is exactly what happened. And don't make me bring people up here to verify it because that's exactly what happened. So don't ever tell me whenever I feel like firing off on Jabari, I will, and it ain't hate. It's called niggas stole something.
Yeah.
Say what y'all want to say about me. I ain't never listened to the icons. They icons.
Icons.
Yeah, they icons.
They icons. And you don't like the community. I don't like the icons in the community. The YouTube Twitty fingers, the YouTube fingers, the talky tressy iconies who never get up here and show their face. I'm talking about them. Yeah. Knock it off, man.
I was a debater.
It's called I like this. Yeah, it's called a grudge. I like that. I got a grudge. I like that. I got a grudge again. I like that, yo. Yeah. Let me look that up. I know what it is. I like that.
I want to say it, but it's like, hey, bro, we're gonna have to work that out. It would be funny
if I ain't never working it out, man, because he won't act. No, because he lie about it. That's another thing. He won't man up say, yeah, you know what, man? You know what? I'm gonna give y'all the story. Story time around this bitch.
Both parties gotta be honest to work it out.
I'm listening now.
Background music.
I missed some points, so let me hear the story.
Story time around this bitch. Look, man, this is what I do. I'm never going into a debate with a person with pseudo flavor on him. He got like a cinch of pseudo flavor around him. So we're like, okay, everybody put their ducks on the table. What we coming with? Because I'm never glorifying foolery. I'm going to say it again. I'm never glorifying foolery. We put all our ducks on the table. You coming with this. You coming with Saul. You coming with that. What you coming with? I'm coming with this. Jabari, what you coming with? He trying to prove that Christianity directly came from Egypt. We was like, whoa. I say, dog, Vince and them, they waiting for that one. What are you talking about? I said, you can't say that like that. What are you talking about? I got a source. I said, but what source you got? This Negro pen told me, and everybody, I could show the chat, right? He said that Christianity was on the ancient walls in a cave in Egypt. I was like, what, yo? I said, nigga, go get that source. Now, I know y'all don't think I'm lying. Go get that source. So we going back and forth. Next thing we know, about a month and a half later, we pop up and Jabari debating. We see a flyer pop up. Boom. Vince Bantoon versus Jabari. We was like, what, nigga? How you do that? What? Well, y'all couldn't get it together. No, he said they just wanted me. I was like, what, yo? I said, all right, bet. I say, so why you ain't take something to shoot the thing? Well, I say he's scamming, yo. Hey, yo, so that's what it is. And Sarnetta couldn't even shoot the debate. Once again, Sarnetta, right, had gotten, quote unquote, Vince Bantoon in them. All right. Chris Bouchard. Y'all remember? Hold on. I'm a jog your memory. Remember when Chris Bouchard was coming on the show?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Okay. Chris Bouchard was coming on the show, right? And they was promoting that debate, man. I got the text, yo. Y'all talking? I know y'all ain't, what? Huh? Yeah, yo. Jabari did that. Your friendly priest. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So don't never say to me why I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Come on, man.
Yeah, when we
man, the champ ain't did that, man.
When we get Kim on trial.
But why
Not the
you
champ.
doing that though?
Not the champ, man.
Yeah, the champ, yo.
Well, let me tell you, on Kim on trial, okay, so what happened on Kim on trial is you got to remember, I'm a researcher. I did talk to Nazi Yassif asked me some questions, and I answered questions to everybody. I don't necessarily take a side, right? But I answered his questions. But his questions were minimal questions. So at the end of the day, when we formulated Kim on trial, it was me and at that time Polite, and then Shaka got the undercard, and then I was like, no, I got to bring in Smash Rockwell, and Smash Rockwell is going to bring in the Amin Ra squad. I said, okay, we got a good team now. I don't need to speak. I'll work with Polite. I'll give Polite the history because he don't know none of this history. I'll give him Polite practice, right? But then all of a sudden, somebody walks through the door saying that you know about Jabari Saze. I said, who, him?
Yep.
I said, him. The one, the fake Kemetic priest.
Yeah, he was trying to get in. He was trying to leave somebody out.
Who believes this stuff? Who acts like he believes it? Right, from Samaj, right? I'm like, absolutely not. We have at least I know Smash Rockwell, and I knew Ankh, and then I saw Imhotep was part of Criminal Trial. Remember? We got a bomb squad. We got a Saw Imhotep. Even though he could be a little bananas, but he got good methodology. We got Smash Rockwell, good methodology. We had Uncle Cat, right, hitting the stage, right? Hitting the stage. And I don't know anybody else from the Amin Ra squad, right? And then we had Polite, and then I worked with Polite and getting him to Egypt and stuff like that, right? Okay. So they was holding that over my head with the Nazi stuff, but here comes Shaka was trying to say, yeah, what about Jabari? I was like, yeah, he's part of the shrine and all that. I said, absolutely not, because they're gonna kill him with Egyptian beliefs. So he's gonna turn all of that stuff, and we're gonna have to defend every little Egyptian belief, right? Because he's on it, right? So I said, no money for him, nothing, zero, nothing. Like, if there's any money going, is going to the people who we assign. Nothing for him, because he was going to mess it up. And now look at him now. So that's the deal.
Then he'll lie. He won't say did he lie. He'll make up some shit. Well, they didn't want what, nigga. I talked to Chris and they ain't never said that.
They gonna clip that shit on. Reggie call y'all niggas the bomb squad.
I'm the wrong squad. I know exactly what I
Reggie
said.
said we was deep in there. We was like the bomb squad.
Oh man.
No, I didn't say. Well, okay, whatever. The fact of the matter is,
we know you ain't mean it, Reggie. We know you ain't mean it. You just popping.
If they was the bomb squad, they was the original bomb squad. I mean, they was tight. I mean, Smash Rockwell came with the whole scroll blown up. You know how much that cost?
2,500.
You know how much that cost that he unrolled and was ready to read? Just that, right? Polite went to Egypt. You know how much money was spent? People's personal money. And this comedic dude was just gonna walk in here with his Ankh, his idol.
It sounds like you got a grudge. Sound like you got a grudge, yo. Enough of this. Enough of this.
Hey,
he had the oversized Ankh, yo.
I make no bones. He had an oversized Ankh, and he gonna argue with
ask y'all this, man.
With crosses and stuff like that.
Can I ask y'all a question, man? How can you run around with an oversized Ankh and don't believe the nature is real, yo? A little, yo.
And don't believe, nigga.
What the hell is going on,
ain't
man?
no way it's jury.
Hey, Mr. If you got any closing words, I don't understand how you have an Ankh that big and don't believe in the nature.
Yeah, it was just a dumb debate for him. He thought he was gonna get an easy dub, an easy fight, and it won't that. That's what catch a lot of people though. No, go ahead, Queen.
Shout out to Rob Orn, who he's the one who kind of coined that, right?
Where's Rob?
And he had the first debate with
Hey, you know what? I gotta find. You know what? That's why I need Rob Bourne, yo. Hold on.
He had the first debate on literal.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, this topic is an old debate.
No. Hold on. Rob Bourne up. Let me see.
That's what I wanted to say. My closing.
I'm going, y'all.
I said everything I wanted to say.
Quick, hold on.
All right, and so
you say I'm right. And
no, I
said matters.
No, that's not what I.
Look it up on YouTube.
You
Rob
better
Bourne.
Like, all right.
I'm joking.
On YouTube. Rob Bourne and Jabari Asase, literal or figurative. Rob Bourne was the one who really began to crack his head, right? Crack his head and ask those questions. And then, so this is like 8-year-old topic, yo.
Hold on, everybody stop. I got brother Rob Bourne on the phone right here, man. Welcome to the Community Skeptics. Hey, Rob Bourne, you was the first one actually going back and forth with Jabari on the net of Root being real. Was you arguing with Jabari over his personal understanding of the net of Root or what the Egyptians understood? Just trying to get this straight because he capping.
What the Egyptians understood, because we didn't really have a topic.
Right.
And I was like, yo, I only really talk about Black American history, son. So like,
right,
you don't deal with that a lot. So anyway, and I said that you don't want to talk the spiritual stuff because you don't do what the ancient Egyptians do. You changed it around, and that's what started. So when I came back, he didn't like the outcome of the first one. So he called Sinetta and said, yo, I want to talk to Rob Bourne again. So all right, so we gave slides. So when I came with my slide, he said, yo, why you got so many slides? I'm like, so when I did it, he said, this was a perfect presentation. If I did that, no one would, everybody would just be saying I'm pseudo. I'm like, what? So what we doing here? Why we here? So I got mad, I'm saying, because it was strange. The Egyptians believe in all of that shit.
Right.
And what he harps on is the mask. One of the another rules have a mask.
Right.
What was it?
Haru.
Anubis. The jackal.
Anubis mask.
Anubis.
There's an Anubis mask.
That's Impo.
So you see, they got the Anubis mask and they put it on. Then it's doing no, son. Yeah, that's a mask. But at the end of the day, Anubis has attributes, bro. You're not gonna change what they did.
Okay.
And then I showed them the afterlife. I gave them all of the stuff. This is what the Bob means. This is what the human is fucking supernatural to these people. What is the Ka, bro? Ka leaves the body goes to the universe. What is that? Right? What are you talking about, bro? Let the Egyptians have their beliefs.
Oh no, he lying now. Right. But guess what he's saying now? He's saying the debate wasn't about was what the Egyptians believe. It was about what we think about in 2026. Ain't that crazy how he capped that, yo?
You can't do that.
He did it. I'm gonna have to have you come on and talk about that. Where the video at? Where's the video?
Sarnetta took all my videos off.
Oh man. All right, so let me hit
it. Up there. It's
not
still up there. I'm
up there.
He is. Reggie said it is. He gonna get it.
Oh, it is?
He gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
Let us hear you hear the famous Nataru. Let us hear that.
Oh, the
there you go.
And then I got a slide in there with the spooky eyes and shit. I'm like, yo, this is you, son.
Oh, man.
I took a lemur.
Oh,
I
man.
took one of them lemurs.
Oh,
you know
man.
the lemurs?
Yeah.
I put the lemur with the big. I'm like, this is you, bro.
Yeah, yo.
This is you.
So yeah, yo.
I showed them the 5% of the Egyptians was the harper singers. The
man.
harper singer song. He ain't like, oh, you got a problem with singing? No. They was questioning the afterlife, bro. They said this shit fake, nigga. You gotta pay to get in the afterlife. That shit didn't happen to the Middle Kingdom. Now everybody like, come on, bro,
we got your video right here. We see it too. All right, we gone raw born. I'm gonna get you to come through and talk about it. We're gonna play your video now.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right, yo, appreciate you. Peace. Yeah, yo, see them niggas are all y'all fake Jabari fakers. Now you see the nigga was capping. The whole got y'all psyched out now. We can listen to this one right here, yo.
Okay,
that's the video.
I gotta reshare with the sound. So let me bring it up.
Yeah, that's the one, right? Yeah. So y'all thought he was at this the same damn conversation.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Watch this. So
we got 5 more minutes. Let me see what you got. Capping. Out there capping.
I'm sharing it. 1 second.
I want to hit the Metaru. I can't even do it right. The Metaru.
Okay, here you go.
They got the job born. Caught him.
Here you go.
Caught him Dubai capping. Capperoo. Capperoo, yo.
Okay, so here, let's start right here. It's long. It was like 3 hours. Okay, here it goes right here.
For a second, Sonetta. Come here for a second. And you too, Robborn.
I don't want to hear that. So, look. Now, Jabari is in his
Secret
now.
Principles of Ancient Kemet. That's why I wear it on my right hand. Am I expecting to see a dude with a bird head walking around? No. Is it real to me? Yes, it's more real than many things. So the problem is, what is real? If you think the only things that are real are things that you can see, then you should even question the oxygen that's filling your lungs right now. It can't be real because I can't see it. By the way, you should also understand that in 2020, there are things that we're able to see that we weren't able to see just a few hundred years ago. Does that mean a cell is not real? Does that mean that amoeba is not real?
You're missing the whole point.
No, you've missed our point.
Okay, so I think that's a good point to stop, and maybe play a little bit more. But again, I
don't want to listen to Ujao, but so
to the link in the chat. So if you're interested in joining us on the panel,
can I move this?
By all means, click on the link and come on in.
All right.
I
want to listen to Rob Vaughn. I don't want to listen to Ujao. No disrespect. Okay.
Want to chime in on the conversation and get?
Well, I guess Ujao want to talk. He
saying that he does not follow the Kemetic tradition according to that historical record, because I heard him talk numerous times. So when I'm asking him, did the people believe, I'm going to specifically stick with the afterlife. And I asked him, did they believe in the afterlife? He says yes. Do they believe in the depictions, as they're saying, as being real in the afterlife? So I am under the understanding that, as you said, this is figurative language, describing something that no one really knows what happens. So is the reasoning why I ask him, what is the duat? So as you know, the ancient Rematch people, they use stuff for geography. In their stories and their coffin texts and their hours, they talk about the Egyptian so-called sun god, and during the night to the day, and they're describing these figurative expressions, what happens under this or this so-called underworld. So where is this place at? Some philosophers will say it's under the earth, using the language. Some say is united with the sky. What we do know, which every Egyptologist says, is that it's talking about what happens when you die. So this is what I'm specifically saying. So when I'm building on him and he's like, this is not real, this is not real, I know it's not real. There's no animal with three things walking around on the planet. So another way for me to look at it would be, how do Muslims describe their afterlife? They believe that they're going to go before a judge. They believe that their deeds is going to be recorded in a book. Is that real? No, this is what their belief is. They believe that figurative language to express the unknown to be real to them at that time. So if I'm asking you, do you follow this according to this? And you're saying you believe in them, and I'm like, well, according to their records and their writings, this is what they say. So for me, I don't read the search. I'm not a meta scholar. I have the tool to look up stuff that I want. I like the underworld books, and I think you know that because you used to see me constantly posting on that. So based off of me, you can say I'm appealing to authority. I like James P. Allen. His Middle Egyptian book speaks about this geography. I'll refer to Eric Horning and his aspects, and I would go look at the text. And if there's a word that I don't see, that I don't understand, I will ask somebody. And from the consensus, what I have, they believe in that figurative language that you're talking about, expressing the things that will happen in the afterlife. So then I begin to ask him about the rituals. I said, okay, so why they leave the heart in the body? What is the reason that they mummify the body? What are the stories, or you would say, the figurative language that is attached to that? All I'm saying is that they are talking about a different location than the earth. All humans can do is use the things of the earth to describe what they feel would be in the afterlife. The Cometians thought that Egypt was the heaven on earth. And that's really it. That was really it. So it was on him to explain these things in the aspect of the way that I'm saying it. He took that word real and was playing around with that as if I'm really saying that they believed in these beings walking around on the planet. And I'm like, brother, I believe they use those things to describe something that is unknown, bro. And that's really it. I really think from my understanding, and you can say I'm appealing to authority because I'm just going to go to the Egypt or what I read on the subject. Yeah. And when I read on it, this is what they're all saying. Yes, they believed in the afterlife. Yes, they believed in the journey. So now when you talk about the sun, like he did, does the sun really exist? Like in the how can you say that this is a different place? This is what they utilize to describe their world. The same as Christians describe pearly gates at the end of the thing, and you're gonna have grapes. What else can you use except figurative language of the things that is in the human experience?
That's a great point. Man.
That which is the unknown. I agree with you on the figurative language. My whole contention is that they believe in those aspects and these things going through these different hours, etc. That was really it. It was really simple and basic to the point. I don't know why it turned out that way. I don't know. I'm confused to be told about why we got tombstones and all these. I didn't ask that. You know what I'm saying? So you can go on, brother.
All right. So that's good. I'm glad you did.
I don't hear you.
About the bed? No. But
no, I don't want to hear you. I want to hear Rob on.
And it says, and then
I don't want to hear you.
They broke the human being down into.
You're gonna meta-net your ass to death. No.
There you go.
You remember these days when we?
Yeah,
when we were,
I remember that.
You remember this?
So again, so
yeah. You remember how we had to
hang out,
navigate these type of platforms?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have it.
They're sleeping.
I'm gonna stop sharing.
Yeah, stop sharing.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to hear Rob Bourne say they was never talking about what the hell they believe. They were talking about what the Egyptians believe. Yeah, he's scamming, is charlatan. Yeah. That's the word we talk about.
And how he been moving the goalposts. Rob Bourne is like, I'm not talking about that, yo.
Yeah,
what do you keep? Get off of me, yo. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what's really real. Right, and I understand figurative language. Why you keep throwing these funny symbols and stuff at me that you don't even know. You don't know the language. So Rob Bourne, I would like to see the whole thing because Rob Bourne did a real good job. He's walking around the house showing his artwork and shit. That had nothing to do with the conversation.
On purpose. You do it on purpose. Let me read this super chat, man. Ben Eat, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Wu-Tang, pseudo killers for the children. Yeah. All day, every day. Appreciate that. That was worth it. The time right there. Appreciate you, man. Some love right there, man. Let me check the cash apps. Let me see how to. Oh, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Anyway, man, we out of here, man. Miss Tiff, you got something to say? Thank you for reminding us of Rob Bourne for this iteration.
No, I'm good.
You good? Everybody good. All right, we're ready.
So what you're saying is you ain't even finna look over here and ask me myself. You got nothing to say, right?
Right, because you think the Earth is flat. You might phase out for some reason. I can't talk to you. I can't even reason with you.
You ain't gonna look over towards the side of the screen, cuz?
I can't. It's hard to trust you, man. You think the Earth, you on the Earth that ain't flat, and it's crazy, yo. Yeah, I mean,
but I got all the information that sparked these real amazing fights, though. Fam. You know that.
All right.
No, all I'm saying is like,
just give me
60 seconds. I just need 60 seconds, and I'm gonna close out, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All I'm saying is, right, both of them are wrong, Reggie and Jabari.
Okay.
Because in the whole time Reggie was just talking, he didn't say that they were both symbolic and literal, which they are. And Jabari didn't say it either. He said they were not literal, they were symbolic.
He did.
They're both wrong.
So he did. Reggie didn't say he did.
Here's what I'm saying. Reggie, when he was asked about it, he said that that's not what he was saying, right? But I understood that that's what he meant because he got caught up in the question part of the debate, right? When I watched it live, right? So when I watched it live, it was like, all right, I understand what Reggie meant, but he kept saying that they are not forces or energy, and Reggie kept saying that, and that's what I wanted to ask Reggie just now. Are the natural rules energies and forces? And I promise you, he probably would have said no. But literally, when you look up what a Netaru is or a Netra is, it tells you that they're the forces of nature. So we're going to have to go deep into that. But yeah, you got it, fam. Appreciate you letting me on. Y'all got it.
Sure ain't over with. I'm going to always give Rob Bourne a minute. There you go, Rob Bourne.
Yeah, I'm here to the very end, for sure.
Sure was over Rob Bourne, but you know, we always got you coming through, Rob Bourne. Real Black Knowledge. You're always going to let the superstars come through. He retired. The superstar has retired. Iron leverage.
All right, cool. I was just coming back to tell you that. All right, I'm going off.
No, you're not. You're gonna hang out. We hanging. What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all hang out. I'm hitting next.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Don't fall off that flat earth. Don't get too close to the edge, brother.
You can't explain the globe. Stop playing.
Hurry up, Rob.
I ain't trying to explain no globe.
But you a scientist. You an atheist, right? Atheists don't believe in nothing. No, hold on. Let me fight real quick. Atheists don't believe nothing happened when they die. So how you gonna tell somebody what happens when they die?
Huh?
Hey, you an atheist, right? You believe that nothing happens when you die. So how are you talking about what happens when you die at all?
We talking about the flat earth.
The afterlife, the eternal. You just talked about the netters, right? Which is about the afterlife.
Hey, Rob,
like you know about it. You don't believe in that, though.
He's coming. We can link out. He got to hurry up. I'm about to get off here.
Yeah, because he's finna get knocked
out.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, me and myself. Stand up for your people, man.
Me and myself.
Yeah.
So what was the name of the debate? Me and myself. What was the name of the debate?
You said what's the what?
What was the name of the debate?
The Netra's literal.
Okay, why would I be talking about forces and energy?
Because that's the description of the netters, though. Let me read the talk. Why you keep cutting us off? Huh? Hey, the definition of netters say that they are forces.
Did that man just threaten me? Did he threaten me? Did he threaten me and myself? Did you threaten me?
No, you talking to me.
You sure?
Yeah.
That man just threatened me.
No, he did not.
He threatened my sensibilities.
Oh.
We were talking about the flat earth and he switched it. Never use a pseudo tactic again. We were talking about the dot say don't fall off the flat earth, and you went.
You got the mute button and the boot button. No, Unc got the mute button and the boot button. He do that a lot. Stop doing that while we talking. Go ahead, Reggie.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's my only.
I'm abusing power. I'm abusing power.
Yeah,
myself.
you are. I know what you are.
What?
Y'all know I abuse power because I'm a bully.
Let Reggie speak.
What lexicon are you using?
Hold on, I just like to make this one announcement.
You see what he's doing?
I'm gonna be what everybody say I'm gonna be. I'm gonna show them how they
Yo,
look.
you a filibuster. You a flim flam of you a
Hey, Gigi, I'm gonna take a page out your book. I'm gonna show them what it look like.
Oh gosh.
All that they say about me, I'm gonna show them what that look like. He cut off people. He
Can
won't
you
let
let me and Reggie chop it up for a second?
It's not gonna take long. Me myself.
He's out of the game. That's what it looked like. He's out.
Okay, so for
He's
the
in Neverland.
For the audience, y'all would almost all go for the trick. The title is or the natural literal. Me myself, what lexicon would you go to find out what a natural is? A natural. Where would you go?
Honestly, if I could hit a library, it'd be the encyclopedias, but we use the internet now. The www.
Okay, sir. No, you would not.
World Wide Web. That's what I use.
Okay, but then you would instantly lose the debate if you say it's forces and energy is the natures. So,
but that's what we find when we look it up, though, bro.
No. That's what you find when you look it up.
So, what are the netters, though? What's the definition of the netters, though, Reggie?
Netter is translated in
no, the definition, not a translation. The definition. When you type it in and look it up.
Okay. Again, so that's just where the education goes. I would tell you that you would go to.
Y'all killing me.
Yeah, he not. Hey, stop playing. You know I got him. Stop playing. Stop playing.
I don't know you got him. I ain't got no more time left.
You do.
Next show, Juju, what's up? She's still in Africa. I want to say hey to Juju. Hey, Juju.
Okay, I'm out.
I'm at the airport. I'm on my way home.
Okay, how you feeling today? You good?
I'm fine.
Juju.
What is it? 7. I got like a 6-7 hour layover, so I'm chilling in the lounge. I'm in Belgium.
You gonna stay in the lounge for 7 hours?
Yeah, I paid for business class. They better. Shoot.
Yeah, you always
they gonna do
flying high.
Some money back.
That's right.
You're always flying high. It's all good. You earned it. You earned it.
It's a long way. It's a long way to be sitting up.
In Africa, we hit the motherland playing
Yeah.
Hey, if we ever debate though, I'm gonna light you.
And we going to Egypt October, so.
Huh?
And we're going back to Egypt in October.
Yeah, don't make me any debate. I'm gonna light you up.
Give me some of your questions so I can ask them.
All right, got you. We'll get them in there. Rob Bourne, Iron, New Spook, Netta Spook.
That's Iron Leverage. Gotta show him some respect.
Let him know he put his name in there. Netta Spook. You don't see it?
Oh my God.
You muted.
Yo, peace to the chat.
Peace, man.
Peace, Jolando. What up, Juju? Yo. Hey, Reggie, please tell me you killed the priest, man. He there, he left.
He killed the priest. Reggie fell off. He killed the priest.
He killed the priest?
Yeah, he killed the priest. Now they trying to tell him that. Since he beat him, they trying to say it wasn't about what the Egyptians believe. It's about what Jabari and Reggie believe. I'm like, what? Yeah, they did that, bro. I said he tried to change. He got staked and he got banged in the eye. Your first round, blah. It was crazy.
That shit is a dumb. I think it's stupid. I mean, you can have your own thing and be like, "Yo, I'm adapting this to now," and that's fine. That's no different than the dude who wrote those meta volumes. He took Asian shit and put it together. I mean, but for those who didn't know, I didn't know. I thought that was the real Egyptian joint. I'm reading it. I'm like, okay, the zodiacs. Okay, this is what you do every month. Oh wow. The Egyptians is deep. And I said, wait a minute, this don't sound. Let me go try to find this, man, because I want to learn more. And I'm like, this ain't what the Egyptians believe. You made this shit up, bro.
Yeah, New Age religion, Rob Bond.
So it's cool if you say that, but you can't say you dealing with that. Now, every time you start talking to them, it's metaphysical.
Yep.
The Neteru are forces.
Yep.
Look, Shu means air, Tefnut means water.
Yep.
As if there is no stories that is behind all of them that describe this shit.
Yeah.
It is though. It is. Don't do that. Don't say that because they're gonna be.
Man, let me put him in the bottom. Go ahead, Rob Bond. That man cut you off. We definitely want.
Nah, I'm good. I mean, like, look, if we read the Tunis Papyrus, right? They say that Neteru ruled for 36,000 years.
Right.
Do you believe that? Did the Egyptians believe that?
Of course they
Tell
did.
me the metaphysical bullshit that Haru existed 8,000 years. Tell me, no, that's the astronomical of the fundamentals of the cost of Monaco. Shut up.
Yeah.
They believe it. Just like every other culture, son.
Yep.
Why can't they just have their beliefs? Why you want to metaphysical this shit, bro?
No, yo. I said the same shit, Rob Bond. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
It's fine. So what? I'm saying, like, like, you say that the Christians stole their shit, right?
Yeah.
You say that the Islamic, okay. I mean, what did it mean? Like, they believe in God. They believe in the judgment day. They believe in the afterlife. And they got stories of the destruction of mankind, Sekhmet running through this shit, killing people. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You can't, you like, it's good literature.
It's good, it's good literature, bro.
But I like the Harper story because they was questioning the shit. They was like, man, I don't know about this afterlife, man. I was like, oh. And just looking at how they look at the human body itself is just crazy, bro. Like, what is the Ka, bro? What is that? Does it travel afterlife? And he should know about the Ka and the Ba and all that. He said the shit talk to the nigga when he was in the goddamn museum. I could never have a debate with him again about this type of shit. All I'm gonna do is keep playing that shit every time he talk.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is you right here. How is this speaking to you? The statue talking to you in English, bro?
Man, look. Bro.
Yeah, but shout out to y'all. Hey, anytime you want to debate, you know what's up.
I ain't
gonna say nothing about nothing. I know you not. I know you scared, nigga. But yeah, shout out to you. Yeah. You ain't debating nobody on nothing that's intellectual.
Right.
Shout out to you though.
I hear you, man. You talking tough, yo. I got my finger on the button. I can shoot you immediately.
Yeah, I know, but there ain't no intellect though with the boot or mute button. Yeah, I know.
Hey, Rob, boy, you know you lie. You know I ain't listen to him. He a pseudo. We ain't listen to him.
Yeah, I know. Stop throwing tantrums in debate.
I ain't debating you. How much you gonna pay me?
No.
How much you gonna pay me? You ain't pay me nothing, man. I get paid to debate. Reggie.
Hey, I want to say peace, Rob Bond. Hey, Rob Bond, I actually.
What's up, brother?
Rob Bond, good to hear from you, man. I actually studied what I can from your original debate for this debate. I actually studied that because it helped me to understand how he moves the target. Right? And I pinned him down and I punched him in his jaw. But Rob Bond, I actually really studied your work because you was the first one to deal with the figurative and literal. And then what he does is he walks you around his daggone house, shows you his stupid artwork, right? And then he tries to razzle and dazzle you as if he's in this crazy world that he does not believe. So he believes his teachers are R.A. Schwaller de Lubitz and Raul Nefa, and then he packaged that into Samajas, right? And then Samaj allowed him to have a shrine, but he used Raul Nefa and Swallow the Lubitz for all this figurative symbolic BS. He mastered that, and then when he walked into Samaj was like, "You young people are so bright, you know, you the new age," and so him and his former wife. They open up the shrine of Ma'at, but it's all symbolic. So he tries to hit you with the symbolic and figurative language, but you actually figured it out. Rob Bone was the first person to figure out Jabariism. All right, that's for me.
Huh? Reggie, did you see the one that we did when I had the slides up?
I saw
not that conversation. It was the one with the slides up that did it.
A long time ago I did, but Sonetta took it down.
Yeah, I just got the presentation. That right there, he ain't even have no slides.
Right.
He had 3 slides. He was like, yo, wait a minute. You got 20 slides. I said, yeah, son. I only got 3. Ain't my problem, son. Let's go. So you going to debate the Encyclopedia of Oxford of Egypt and all this shit I got up here. I got to listen to you talk. I didn't come here to no. I don't want to listen to you preach. You made me sit up here. You called Sonetta and wanted to talk to me again because you didn't like the outcome of this shit. I didn't want to talk to you. I don't talk about this.
That's his game. If you look at most of his debates, he only have like maybe about 8, 9 slides. And then that's in his deck. He has about 8. And then what he does is read from those slides and then go off topic, right? And just talk. But you figured it out. Rob Bone actually figured it out. And so when I debated him, there's a couple of people that I used. I looked at what Rob Bone did to see the flim flam. I looked at what Richard Carrier did. Richard Carrier was frustrated with him. Then I seen the Priest Act with Dr. Vince Bantu. I studied largely those 3 debates and found out that even in the Vince Bantu slide, he only had maybe about the whole 3 hours, 2 hours, 8 and 9 slides. And then he goes off key. But so when you did that, you figured it out. You had all your sources, all the slides. He only had 3, 4 slides, and he was outclassed. Then he cries to Sonetta. What we got to do? Huh?
One sec. We want to make sure we get this debate is coming tomorrow. $20. I dropped the link in the chat there. And
wait, it didn't happen already?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're running the back again, though. They're going to try to spin it to death. But we found this picture here. There's a stake on his eye.
Nah, I don't like that picture. I like the other picture when he was with them niggas with the green Kermit the Frog shit on. The shit with the green, the Netheroo niggas. With the green shit on, yo.
Put the stake on his eye.
In my conversation with him, I beat him to the white meat. I hurt his eye, he got a stake on his eye.
Got the stake on the eye. That's Reggie. Reggie got to put the stake on the eye. It's a stake on the eye.
So let me see what the chat say. Did Reggie send that motherfucker to the doo-wop where he belongs?
He did, yo.
What the chat say, yo? What y'all say?
No, don't ask them. Ask Captain Tazariak, ask Ankh, ask Pastor Bennett, ask Yara, right? Ask people who debate. Don't ask the Jabariites, right?
Yeah, because they was running me out the community for that. No, Rob Boy, you just don't understand. You gotta understand, brother. No, I don't need to understand. I got the Egyptologists here. I don't need to do nothing. This is all I'm gonna refer to. I don't refer to nothing else.
They be trying. All right, it's late, man. We getting out of here, man. Make sure y'all check that debate out tomorrow, man. Dr. Reggie, Professor Jabari. Now you gotta hit that. I can't hit. You gotta hit it.
This nigga killed them with the net.
Oh, they real according to Jabari. Yeah, crazy shit. I cannot believe that, man. Y'all got to be capped out.
But man. I'm gonna tell you, Rob Bone figured it out. He figured out Jabari a long time ago.
Yeah.
What happened though? The second time I was so frustrated that this dude is sitting here pointing at fucking statues and this shit. And you talking to me. I just got mad. I'm like, yo, son, I don't even want to be here. But why did you make me come here if you agree with my whole presentation?
Yeah.
The dude sat there and said that he agreed with everything I said, sir.
Yeah.
So what we doing here?
Yeah, that's how they do it. I agree. See, we figured that out in our survey.
Yeah, how you say it? I'll say it again.
I agree. That's how they
do the new thing. Rob Bone, you're saying what I'm saying.
Yep, that's what he's saying.
Yeah. Yo, say that again. Yeah. You saying what I'm saying. What we doing here then?
No, this is what you mean. You mean it like this. You be like, what, nigga? I'm telling you what I mean. Anyway, man, that shit is crazy. Hey, he frustrates you when you try to have a regular conversation. He frustrates you, bro.
Yeah, but it didn't go his way. Hey, Rob on. I laughed at him. Yo, I walked out of the debate. I walked out of his presentation because he wasn't saying nothing. I just came back. Yo, he actually brought in Magneto, bro.
What did you just say?
He brought in Magneto, Marvel comic, and some.
Whoa!
Point, yo. He went out of the Netheroo, yo. He went to Marvel comics.
Yeah, he tried that hard. He was saying, we don't really think that's literal. We think that's something crazy. I don't know, man. Look.
Yo, please, well, I got one more question for Reggie. Please tell me you just played him talking to the goddamn statue, bro.
He did. He did.
Yeah, we not listening to you about this shit, bro. You know, this is what made me fall back from them. Yo, they're no different than the Hebrew.
Yeah.
They no different than a Christian. You no different than a Moor or anybody else, right?
Yeah. Same thing.
No, you guys don't understand. It doesn't mean this. The Most High means this. It means elves. It means gods and goddesses. And fellas, shut up, nigga. This shit is all a myth.
He expected me to take him seriously after, with no rituals, no nothing. Some ancestor in a coffin. Not the ancestor ain't even there in the coffin. The coffin talked to him. In English. Once he did that, I mean, I played that in the beginning. I'm like, yo, there's something's wrong with this dude, yo. With no ritual.
Hey yo, Unc, end the live with that, please, man. End the live with that. Well, I want to laugh, bro. I need to laugh.
And the live with what? With that?
With this dude talking to the statue. Hey, family. Guess what?
Wait, you got it, Reggie?
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna play the clip.
All right, let's play the clip. Let's end with that. Man, make sure y'all get the debate, man. I'm dropping the link in the chat, man.
Wait, Infodici.
Chat. Y'all want to hear the what you call him? The Nitsubisi. What you call him?
Who?
Jabari. What's his name? What's his priestly name? The Hada. The Humna.
I ain't listening to that. I don't care about them. I don't care about nothing.
You call him the Hata. What you call him, nigga? The
Tepi.
The Hasibi Tepi.
The Hen Netcha Tepi. Give me a
second. The Beppy Blippy.
Okay, round one. He go round one. Round one. And where's the video? Jabari master file. Okay, so I got it. I'm gonna play it. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a Jabari master file. Okay, there it goes right here. So here goes. I'm gonna share the screen. This is my first slide. Okay, so here goes share. Because you know what? Sarnetta had taken it down, right? Always to save him, right? So here it goes right here. So, okay, so this is the first thing that I said. I said, a devastating contradiction by my opponent on whether never was a literal. No fixing this, right? Okay, here goes. Here's the devastating. All right, here's the devastating. Here's it.
And so when we finally got to the museum, I'm showing some other folks some things, and I hear a woman's voice over my shoulder. I actually thought it must have been Anika calling me again. And I turned around, and curiously, there was no one present in that section of the museum.
So hold on.
I turned back around. Hear this, Sonetta. I turned back around and I said, wait, there's Anika. She's talking to some students. I turned back in the area of where I hear a woman's voice, and guess who I saw?
Who?
I saw this coffin case for Ahotep.
Oh, man.
I believe the spirit of this great African queen was saying to me, you have spoken about me and my family. Tell them I'm here.
Yo, he need medicine, yo. y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Yo, medicine, right?
Oh, man. Yeah, man. I tell you what, I need some sleep.
Me too.
Hey, man, this has been a good one. I appreciate you, Rob Bourne, for coming through, man. Appreciate everybody for going through. Me, myself, you got a closing word there, brother?
Oh no!
Nah,
Hey,
everything is
no!
peace.
Hey! No, he thought he was talking. That's why I named myself that because it's funny to me. But nah, hey, it's both though. Shout out to brother Reggie and Jabari. Buy the ticket. Y'all will find out exactly who won, etc. But they was both wrong in my opinion because the answer to the nether rules is both literal and symbolic.
Said my mom, yo, Reggie said that. I keep telling you, he said that. And you act like you ain't heard him say
Hey man,
that.
you ain't had to cut me out to say that though. We heard you, my nigga.
Okay, my nigga, you out. I'm gonna kick you out until you died in this episode. You too slick, man. Next episode. Oop, bye-bye.
Hey, Adrian, I see you in the chat, bro. I see you. It's too late. You got work tomorrow. Motherfucker.
Who you saying in the chat?
I took it to my man, my boy.
He
Hey, put that picture with the steak over the eye one more time.
Hold on. Tell Raw Born one day he gonna have a breakdown, George Wells Parker, and how all these ideologies crept into the black community. George Wells Parker. That's somebody supposed to look up. Hey, Valsa, put that in the chat for it. I mean, not in the chat, in the put that source you got in the thing, yo. We're gonna have to build on that because we're gonna do something. We want you to do something with us on that, yo.
Yeah, I found one of the ultimate pseudos of all time, bro. Let's do his name, Richard Benjamin Lewis, 1836, black dude. He had like multiple patents. This guy is the first one talking about all the Egyptians is black. We the Egyptians, we the Hebrews, the Native. I say, yo, what is this? Nah, this could have been written in 1836, bro. Nah, son. No.
Early in the game.
We need to see that show. So
and nigga, they come through with it, yo. Slide it up, do something. You in the Discord? No, you don't even fuck with Discord no more, do you?
Yeah, I don't even be around, son. I'm not even in the algorithm no more, bro.
Yeah. I got the number. As long as I got the number, nigga, you in the algorithm. God damn it.
But I found that if they want to know, Rob Bourne busted the Himnecha Tepes, and the Himnecha Tepe try to walk around with all his hard work points up, but didn't read nothing. He didn't read nothing. He just pointed to symbols.
The Himnecha Tepe. Man, listen.
The Zep Tepe of the Natur was closing the show.
Yeah. All right, man. We out.
It's World War III out here.
Motherfucker Christian. He a goddamn Christian in disguise.
Christian.
Take 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. I'm Baltimore. We kill the track. Swinging baseball bats. Hunting pseudos. Funny hats. Not a business. We hunting pseudo. You know how that goes. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. Not a business. We hunting pseudo. You know how that goes. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. Now what about scams and the lies told? We know what pseudo do. They play expert. Fake doctor in their mind. I'm killing pseudos. They running. Now what about scams and lies told? We know what pseudo do. They play pro. I'm an intellectual gunfighter. I'm shooting for the knowledge. I got the stomach for it. Them niggas know it, and I'm not going for it. It's all you for it. It's all you for it. I'm an intellectual gunfighter. I'm shooting for the knowledge. I got the stomach for it. Now back to killing pseudos. We know how it goes. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. Now back to killing pseudos. We know how it goes. Niggas double talk. Brains blow. They talk foolish shit. They shooting from the hip. I been pulled out the blick. I'm quick, Michael Vick. My talk stay slick. I'm loud on the mic. Stay focused for the people. They talk foolish shit. They shooting from the hip. My talk stay slick. I'm loud on the mic. I'm loud on the mic.
Stay focused. For the people.
Back to the business. Clips full of knowledge. Shooting hollow tips. Ready equipped. Shooting with aim. You shooting from the hip. Pseudo stay crashing. I'm Lamar Action Jackson. I'm basking. Running in between the raindrops. Knowledge.
We hunting pseudo.
We hunting pseudo. the button. Hit the button, show. Hit the button, yo. Chasing pseudo, yo. There they go. We killing pseudo, though. Hit the button, show. Where them niggas go? They running, yo. It's the hit the button show. Where the pseudo go? They running, yo. Just hit the button, yo. Where the pseudos go? They thought the killer's putting on a show, though. That's how it goes. It's about what you know, and that'll show. But where they go? Pseudos running, yo. Pseudo killers in this bitch.
I'm your host, Bobby Banger, and with that, we out.